he could be a different person. He couldn't be that same Bucky that that was there years ago, and he's not really. He's not funny like the Bucky you saw in the first Captain America film, or sarcastic. Um, he's brooding, very brooding, and quiet. And depressing. Oh my God, he is Steve's soulmate. Is that what this thing is? I don't know. That's my best guess because they have so much blandness in common with each other when you're not really sure why they're acting like this. Because these now the Avengers went really easy. The Avengers, before, well, Captain America stupid to all the Avengers, to the entire Avengers applied. The Avengers didn't fall apart so easily in this film, unlike Age of Ultron, so that I really loved. And, so, my problem with Captain America's, MCU's Captain America's, how the guy portrays him, he portrays Captain America like he's some sort of asshole jock from the football team that thinks he's better than everyone. And it gets kind of annoying after a while. So, anyway, Captain America and Tony decide to make truce, and that he will sign the security course after Tony begs and says, but we really do need you on our Avengers team. And Captain America says, now here's what I don't get. Why did Captain America suddenly turn his back after Tony said that he was going to get Wanda out of house arrest? And back on the field, along with get Vision back on the field also. He said he was going to do it, and he says that's all he needs to do. And then Captain America says, "Fuck you, asshole! I'm dropping this pen. Hate to break up a good pair. Ha ha." It's like, and who's side was this jerk? And you're not really sure, and it's just private drama, like we're supposed to understand like we're supposed to side with him for feel bad for both of them, but we don't. We just feel bad for Tom because he's trying his ass off to make peace with Captain America. He's bending over left and right. And want to know what the movie tells us? That Tony was being the stubborn, arrogant, pig-headed one, not Captain America, because Falcon says so once he's behind bars. After the Avengers fight. So, before the Avengers fight, Tony tries again to reason with Captain America, and he says that he's 24... She has 24 hours to bring Captain America in, and he's 12 hours overdue to bring Captain America in by himself without the government killing Captain America, getting Captain America. Because that's what the United States Secretary wants to do. Bring Captain America in, even if it means killing him if he makes it necessary. So Tony decides, I'm going to bring my friend in as Iron Man and as Tony Stark, and it'll work. And that's not his game plan. His game plan is to still get Captain America on his side because he sees Captain America as his greatest friend. And you understand, but you feel bad for Tony, and then not only that, but his wife his girlfriend that was in a committed relationship, Pepper Potts, broke up with him, and Tony blames himself and says to Captain America, and Captain America says he's sorry, but I'm wondering, is he really, or is he just saying that because it doesn't sound genuine? Nothing that Captain America says sounds genuine, as in real. It sounds mostly like absolute bullshit to make himself look good for himself and the audience. And so even then Black Widow tries reasoning with him, saying that you really don't want to stop fighting. Like, you do really want to stop fighting because you know this ain't gonna end well. And when Tony's pissed off at Captain America after this running scene that saying that he broke up the Avengers just because he signed this. He says to Captain America, very angry but trying to remain calm, he says, alright, you're going to turn in Barnes now because it's us or them. So please, turn in Barnes now so we don't have to fight. Basically. So, you know what? Captain decides to do it, let's fight. And he doesn't feel like he shows any concern for his fellow teammates, or the ones who's on his side, or the ones who he's fighting against, who are still his friends. So, anyway. So, Captain America wins the fight by, Captain America doesn't really win the fight. Black Widow's on Iron Man because he wants to kill Barnes. And Black Widow said Black Widow backstabs Black Panther because she said because she knows that she just can't go through this fight any more of her friends, so she just backstabs this stranger called Black Panther, who we don't really give a shit about his motivations. We know his motivation. He wants to avenge his father, but we barely knew his father. Maybe in the comics we did, or we barely knew him. Maybe in the comics we did, but we don't. It was very quick and brief. It was just fucking mess. Just like most of the stuff in this film is a fucking mess. So, Tony finds out the truth, and he admits he was wrong. So he goes to Fountain for advice and help and guidance. and he says he okay, but you have to come to Captain America as not just as a teammate, but as a friend. And Tony says no problem. You know, he's clearly still a little mad at Captain America from all the shit he put him through. He tells Captain America once he gets there, he like comes to speak and he's with him. And then Captain America really is his own worst enemy in this film because he kept something from Tony that when Brian was brainwashed, Bucky Barton, also known as the Winter Soldier, well, he killed Tony's mom and dad when they died. When they didn't just die in a contract, they were assassinated, and on the way to the airport. And Tony just snapped and attacked Captain America, and was brute force, and then Captain America attacked Tony with brute force. While the Winter Soldier, Bucky, is just trying to escape, and they're both attacking each other with brute force. And also, Captain America almost killed Spider-Man. How can I say that? How can I prove that? And I know, like, Homecoming says, believe me, kid, if Captain America really wanted you dead, he would have done it. Even though he never met you before Civil War. So that logic does not compute. It makes sense, I mean. Because, here's the thing. Captain America did not know in Civil War that Spider-Man has super strength and can lift really, really heavy stuff. So what does he do? He dropped something really heavy on him and didn't know that he was going. It did not just look like he was, and it's like didn't like thought twice. He just thought about winning, and he's not at all actually concerned when he threw a tiny version of a gasoline truck at Black Widow and the rest of his friends. But Ant-Man is because he said, "Oh shit, I thought that was a water truck. I'm sorry, man." And Captain America goes running, keep him fight, and they're all pissed at him for doing that, and pissed at him doing that, and Tony asks his Black Widow, "Is this part of the plan?" Well, my plan was to go easy on him. Do you want to change it? So, Vision tries to reason with Captain America, but he just wants to fight because he just wants to win. Captain America sounds like a real asshole right now, isn't he? Yeah, I know. So, I'm a king. Everyone's likable and you want to root for them, except for Captain America, in a way. Like, even Falcon, you know, I don't like in him in this, and I never liked him. I wasn't sad when he died in Infinity War. Even though everyone's likable in a way, except for Captain America, and this is called Captain America Civil War, you know? It's like, wow, they really blew it. This is the conclusion you're going to end on, huh? Well. So, after Captain America wins the fight against Tony for saving for his ex-best friend, Byron. And I think Tony's more of his, a close, better friend to Captain America than Bonnet is, and like same goes with Black Widow. Everyone's on the Avenger. I'm sorry, but if we supposed to really expect that these two are still best friends, it's like really? That's all you got? Makes no sense, you know? It's so confusing and overloaded, and it's giving me a headache. And like, you know. So Captain America gives the shield away to Tony, and Tony doesn't want him to have it because his father made that shield, saying he doesn't deserve. So Tony gets the shield, and that's the end of their relationship now. But wait, no, it's not. Instead of calling Tony and saying apologizing to him on the phone, or apologizing to him in person before he left for dead, and severely damaged. So he does the most pathetic excuse for he goes, he couldn't think of a better way to apologize. Why not just apologize? Look, I'm rambling on. Okay, so instead of apologizing to him over the phone that he sends to Tony only, or calling Tony's home phone, or telling Tony in person he's sorry about everything before Tony can't fight Captain America because his arm is severely damaged. He writes a letter saying how deeply sorry he is, and that he was in the wrong, and that the reason why I didn't tell you because I was trying to protect myself. I realized. And there's something that makes you feel so empty, and you're not kind of just like really. That's all. That's the best apology you got. It's like, and Tony doesn't pick up the phone, but he lets Captain America steal the inmates that are being held prison of the rest of the Avengers. So Captain America says, "If you give me your hand, I'll be there, buddy." And the buds again, and then the not buds again once Infinity War comes. So it's a mess. This franchise is the MCU franchise, and so is this film as a whole, as someone's saying. So that being said, I am giving this Captain America film, which is also Avengers film. Now, it's a perfectly standalone Avengers film. But as a Captain America film, fuck no. It is a 5 out of 10. It is average. Absolutely average. Because this is exactly what I expect from the typical stuff. Now, if it was an Avengers film, I would say, that was pretty awesome. But it's not an Avengers film. It's a film, but it's also a Captain America film, and has two jobs: to tell a satisfying Avenger film / a satisfying Captain America arc. And it can only succeed at one of those things, and fails at the Captain America part. So that's why it's getting a 5 out of 10. The average rating, the most average rating you could give it. That's all.